Hey guys, Coach Andrew here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the sculpted all-steel Spartan armor with Corinthian battle helmet. This is the Before Christ edition. I want to talk about some of the pros and cons. Hang on. God, you're so stupid. Hey guys, Coach Andrew here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Powertec lat pole. This is the newest, most advanced version. I bought this one on Amazon for $730. I have found this version available on multiple websites. Amazon had the best deal. And we're just going to go over some of the pros and cons. I'm going to show you the features, give you my overall impression of this beautiful machine, and help you guys hopefully make an informed decision if you're looking to buy a lat pole with a low point cable for your home gym. Enjoy! So we'll just start with the basic build and construction. I'm going to try to keep this review short so that we just get right to the point for you guys. It is a very, very solid build. The whole thing is all metal as far as I can see. The only plastic parts are the pulleys and a couple of the fixtures here and there, but it really is a super sturdy piece of equipment. It has a super wide base, as you can see. The two back feet and the front feet span a pretty nice width and distance, so even when I'm using really heavy weights and if I'm leaning far back, the tower does not tip. So that was 245 pounds, and I mean, it holds its weight really well. The stitching on the fabric is great. The fabric itself is really durable. I think it's a fake leather. Haven't had any issues with the seat, the knee pads. I haven't had any issues with anything at all, to be completely honest. It's really, in my opinion, a fantastic piece of equipment. The seat itself features this little knob right here. If you pull that out, the seat swivels out, so you can put your feet up against this and access the low point pulley. And when you're using the low point pulley, there's no need to switch anything with the cables. You just pull it and the weight moves. You can transition between the high and the low point as many times as you want, and all you really have to do is move the seat out of the way. Here's what the low point pulley looks like with a really heavy weight. Again, this thing is as solid as a mountain. The only caveat that I can think of is if you're really tall, this pulley might be kind of low to the ground. I'm 5'11", 205 pounds. The pulley feels fine to me. It is at about the height of my belly button, maybe a little bit lower. It works perfectly fine for me. If you're like 6'2", 6'3", then you might overactivate your traps if you're trying to do a back row. But again, if you're that tall, you're used to this kind of stuff, you probably have specialized equipment anyways. The machine comes with these carabiners. They fit all of my different attachments, my rope, my straight bar, everything. Now, again, I'm 5'11". If you're taller than me, this is definitely going to be an issue. It's almost an issue for me. If I'm doing something like a lateral raise with the bottom cable, swap this out. I swap this out and I want to do like a lateral fly, like this motion. This is as far as the handle will go. I know I'm not impressing anyone, but I can't do a 245-pound deltoid fly. In fact, the bar that you load the plates on weighs quite a bit by itself. I didn't actually weigh it before I put it on. I wish I had. But my guess is that it's between 30 and 45 pounds by itself. So even when I do shoulder flies, I only add 5 to 10 pounds to this thing at most, because this is pretty difficult. But as you can see, that noise you're hearing That's the bar hitting the very top of the lat pull. So that's as far as I can go. If you're taller than me, you're not going to be able to do shoulder flies. And if you're going to do bicep curls, you might need to crouch or stand as close as possible to the pulley. Unless you're really tall, probably not going to be an issue for you. But anyways, here's the machine itself. It's really, really nicely made. I've even had some problems down here in my basement gym with humidity this summer. I did not have a dehumidifier at the beginning of the year, and my barbell, some of the nuts and bolts on my dumbbell rack, a couple different things started to rust. And I thoroughly inspected this machine, zero rust. It's really, really well coated, rust resistant. The parts that are exposed are a type of metal that does not rust. I think there's like some zinc oxide on the carabiners. Overall, it's an extremely high quality piece of equipment. It took about 90 minutes for 3 of us to assemble it. It wasn't that complicated. It wasn't very heavy when it came in as boxes. If you have someone helping you, and you will need someone helping you to put the top pieces on, so you're not gonna be able to do it by yourself. But the instruction's really easy. Manual's really easy to follow. It's easy to put together. Even though I've had some issue with Powertec equipment in the past, like their workbench, this piece of equipment, the lat pull, is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. It was worth the price. The only thing in my gym more expensive than that lat pull are these dumbbells and my assault bike, and the assault bike's only by a few more dollars. So if you're looking for a lat pull, you can't go wrong with the Powertec. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. I recommend it. I honestly give it a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. So I hope my review of this piece of equipment was helpful enough to help you make a decision. If you have any questions or if I left something out, just leave a comment and I'll answer it as soon as I can. Take care, and as always, train lively.